Tyler is basically a co-commentator for the stream, yeah, while playing a completely different game.
Yeah, so I apologize if
you hear gunshots.
Well, I turned it down quite a bit. Originally gonna say I apologize if my excessive excitement for dying in this Battle Royale-esque game. Yeah, that game sounds pretty neat.
I'm a huge fan. Honestly, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that the only other PlayStation 4 game I was more excited for than this one was Death Stranding.
Unfortunately, because I am just a diehard fan of Final Fantasy VII, that is top of the priority list for me.
You know, only like what, one half of Final Fantasy VII though.
Asshole is fucking ready for remake.
I am excited, but I'm definitely gonna wait until the whole game's out.
I don't think I will. I think it'll be fine. Midgard is supposed to be its whole own part of the game.
So it's not exactly like a one-for-one remake just with action-y bits. It's like expanded almost?
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of like Re 2. It's like a retake on the game. They're adding more to the story, expanding more on ideas, etc.
The only reason I'm not super stoked for it, even though it looks fantastic, is just because, you know, part 1 is coming out whenever it's coming out. I'm like,
There's confirmed only 2 parts to the game, and I believe, if I remember correctly, it's also confirmed that they're not going to be too far apart.
Oh, I didn't want to. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we used a lot of EX during that fight, but honestly, it was worth it.
I'll be happy. I'll say I'll be happy even if it is in like 50 fucking parts, as long as each game is like easily 60 hours plus.
Oh, this is where the cats come from. Hi, cats. Nice Daisu. I caught on to that joke, Yagami. There was no reason to spell it out for me. Although I'm really sad that I skipped over it. The short course will get a special surprise. It's a blowjob. Also, I have an attack that only works in VR. I don't know if I ever unlocked it. Loading screen. Game sucks. Holy shit. Music. This game doesn't suck anymore. Okay, starting with a banger, I see. That cat is talking to me. I was born and raised in Hiroshima. Back home, I always dreamed of being the big-time mascot, and well, here I am. There's 3 basic things you ought to know about dice and cube. First, you can start rolling them there dice with X and stop them with X. There's a limit to how many dice you can roll per game. And third, items you find around these parts are converted to cash rewards when all said is done. Time for your first roll. Don't be nervous now, sonny. Loosen up them shoulders and relax them cheeks. We're playing Mario Party, dude. Oh, I'm going. It's my Popo friend. Got a vault. Hey. Bronze Kyoro Nan. Koro Nyan. Gotta fight somebody? Be nice. There we go. -2. Oh, yet. They suck at RNG, dude. I want to do it again. No, I want to do it again. Please. Running to the place. Running place. I miss Maharaja.
So would you say this is more like an edgier version?
I'd say it's got a similar sort of crime feel to it, but instead of like being a criminal who beats other criminals, you're like a good guy who does some extra legal things in order to fight criminals.
So basically, like an anti-hero.
Kinda, sorta, yeah. The combat's really flashy and a whole lot more fluid, and if you get the chance to like peek in a little bit, you really should check it out. It's also is it the first game? I think it's the first game by this studio that's gotten like a full English dub.
It almost cracks me up every time I look over and see your sock muffler.
Oh yeah, I've got a super for just such an occasion.
Oh, Super Saiyan Blue! He's a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Jesus Christ.
He just slapped you.
This is gonna be hell for Zap to edit around. Because if I know Zap, and I think I do, he's gonna do his best to like later whenever he's editing it, yeah, he's gonna cut up like the fighters talk, he's gonna try to cut out the hunt talk, because it doesn't have anything to do with our like rest of the video, right? So just keep talking about Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
Right now, I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain / Ground Zeroes. Now that it's been like years since I've basically been done with Metal Gear Solid 5, both Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain, I kind of like Ground Zeroes more than I like the Phantom Pain, which is a weird statement to make. Like, Phantom Pain is the big game. That's the game that everyone's been waiting years for, right? Like, how did you not have as much fun in that game playing the fucking demo for that game?
Right.
And I mean, the short answer is because Ground Zeroes kind of has a lot of fun with itself. It has a lot of these weird Metal Gear. Also, Kaido just teleported. I don't know if anyone saw that on the minimap. Weird self-referential moments, and kind of just like really goofy, just real goofy shit that makes it feel a little bit closer to more in line with other Metal Gear games, but also because it was a very focused experience, if that makes sense. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 5 has you run around in like wide open fields and kind of approach stealth from every angle, so says the trailers. Ground Zeroes, it felt like a very specifically crafted and meticulously set up experience, like almost like a playground for you to play with every element of the game, even though it's definitely a demo and it feels like a demo, right? It feels like, look at all this cool stuff you can do in this new engine that we've made. It still feels like focused and clean. There's no upgrades, there's no like not finished story. It's like I said, it's a very intricately tailor-made experience, and I think it makes it a stronger game experience, in my opinion, even though I definitely spent way more time in the Phantom Pain.
Like, is it the story? Is it like the tension? What is the defining factor that you would say?
For Metal Gear?
Yeah. For you.
For me, the defining aspect is it's got a really interesting style. And again, I don't want to make Metal Gear out to be like exclusively Kojima's thing, because there's whole teams behind these games, right? But there is a certain flair and kind of style behind each and every game that like you can feel Kojima's influence behind them. Metal Gear Solid 1 was definitely like, let's play around with the PlayStation 1 and see what we can do with it. And it's still kind of conceited a little bit in the way that Metal Gear Solid 1 plays almost exactly like the older Metal Gear games. And those were not super great games, let me just say. Metal Gear Solid 2 was definitely like Kojima's like big brain, like he thought of so many different things that he could make happen on that game engine, and he made all of them happen. And like the story is balls to the walls. It doesn't make any sense to like. I think there's an interview where Kojima was like, I could just make anything for this game and people will eat it up. And that's what he did. And he also did this thing. And you've probably heard about this story, but do you know about the story where okay, just shoot all the bullets. And did you hear about the story, like the whole story about Kojima, like, making everyone think that Solid Snake was the main character of Metal Gear Solid 2?
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 2 is just Hideo Kojima fucking with people. And that makes it, like, super important to me, if that makes sense. Metal Gear Solid 3 is Kojima getting even more weird with it. but like it was after, but it was made sometime after he got really big into James Bond, and so there's this weird like, there's this kind, yeah, there's this kind of weird kooky like, yeah, it gets really kooky because it gets like a lot more influenced by like American movies than it does like, oh, this guy's a big ass boss dude. Holy shit, I need to pay attention. So Metal Gear 3 gets kooky with it too, but like in a different way, like in a weird American like spy movie way.
I guess we should have waited to talk about this.
I guess so. We chose a very poor time to talk about this. Okay, we're gonna switch to red. We're gonna EX boost and we're gonna punch the fuck out of this guy.
I definitely see where you're coming from.
Here we go.
And now everyone knows that you've got a pretty big heart.
Holy shit! He's helping me.
Whoa!
Holy fuck. We'll continue this conversation in just a second.
No, that's Kaioken.
Kaido, Jesus, calm the fuck down. He's just going! Kaido could beat this boss on his own.
Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't stop him, and I also didn't. I also think I urged him on a little bit.
Oh, it's fine. Next time you want to talk at length about something that's not related to the game, / during a super important cutscene, maybe pause the game. I mean, how are we to know that that was going to be an important cutscene?
Oh, what's got you there, Roman?
No. Smart one out of Zap and Wit, I could believe.
Well, I apologize, Roman, that we managed to go on a rant during a cutscene.
But I'm almost done with all the Metal Gear games in my little chat, right? But 4 was definitely Kojima's attempt to kind of wrap everything up in the entire series up with a nice bow. Every character who basically was alive came back for one reason or another, and I'm getting a fucking call in the video game. The original ending that Kojima wanted for Metal Gear Solid 4, he wanted Snake to get killed by the people that he tried to save. For one reason or another, like they blamed him for all the stuff that happened up to that point or something like that, and they basically, the people that Snake saves, like betray him and kill him. And it's supposed to be like really sad and depressing, and it's also supposed to be Kojima's way of saying, all right, make another Metal Gear game, I dare ya. This new bomb I've set up in Kamurocho packs a real punch. There's an ox inside the inn. That's where you'll find it. Huh. The hint is an ox in an inn. The bomb blows up in 5 minutes. So we need to find a place that matches that description.
Yeah, so first of all, it's a place you can get to in 5 minutes.
Although I think I could probably get to most places. I think I could get just about anywhere on this map within 5 minutes, right? It's not that big.
Second of all, it's an inn. Can you search for, like, inn by pushing triangle?
That's a question. There is a hotel district. Ooh, if that's what it is. If I'm right, actually, I think the bull statue might be in the hotel district. Maybe Ikinari Steak, and I'm gonna go there first. Good. I'm gonna go there first, see if that's it. But let's. It's an idea. We'll play with it. A hotel in the hotel district. Is this it? An ox and an inn? You must have meant the Akashimaru in the hotel district. I knew that this whole time. I mean, I was right about hotel district, so I'm glad that this happened.
You knew the whole time.
Countdown stopped.
I'm glad that's a bomb that's so simple that even you can do it.
Yeah, right. I've got more games lined up to play after Judgment. I think that's one thing that's pushing me to get Judgment finished now, is because I actually just want to crack into those games, like, as soon as I fucking can. The two games are Blasphemous and the PlayStation 4 God of War game, and I also have to play Sekiro and Bloodborne at some point.
I recommend Sekiro greatly. It has the Tyler thumbs up of approval.
はいえ
I mean, that's definitely not the amount we
Nah.
said we would pay. Side case entrapment. Oh, Jesus Christ.
あえあ
What is going on?
Right? She was off screen for 1 second and now she has this giant knife in her hands.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, hold on, let me reach into my back pocket.
She did the Animal Crossing thing, just like, oh, knife. Don't pay. We're putting our foot down.
もうダメね
Don't pay. I love video games that do this.
It's a pseudo choice.
This is it's a but thou must. We found the cat. Every time we do one of these like first person like look around the room things,
Is there always a cat?
there's always a cat.
What?
ちょっと
The game just explains away, just like, oh, he just stood there for like 30 seconds, like, looking
You're
around
just
the
painting
room.
Your character, he's just like looking like side to side.
Yeah, he's just, he's like mumbling himself this whole time. He's like, cat. He's doing the, he's doing the like Sherlock, like Benedict Cumberbatch, like, cat, ring, hand, face, ring. Where's the ring? She's gonna have an affair, and she's just sitting there like, what are you saying?
If you look at the cat 3 times, it would have been half off.
That's true. Oh no, that's how I would have gotten out of the room. I would have just been like, oh, 1 second, I need to tie my shoelace. Like bend over, grab the cat, and throw it at her.
You're like in a Benedict Cumberbatch voice, just cat, cat, cat.
cat. That's it. The cat was the murderer this whole time. That's true.
Huh?
Okay. It is Halloween, you're right, Zap. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this right fucking now. It's vampire time. Yes! Now we're a vampire. Now it's
Oh, I see.
Halloween.
It's Halloween all month long, of course. Oh my god.
Guys
Is
look
it-
identical. Wow, they took the bait. Do I have to beat him up? We have to run? Oh, it's a chase? I have to do a chase in this outfit?
So you like this pretend version?
Yeah, we're like we're like a pretend actor. I hate this.
You gotta like get into the cosplay, Roman. Come on.
I am the immortal vampire, above all judgment and laws by scandals past or present. Humanity means nothing to me. The crimes of my past are simply practice for my future evil deeds. If I was an upright citizen, would that not be more scandalous for a vampire? This vampire thing sucks. Don't expect saying sorry will solve all your problems.
There's no way out.
Yagami,
There's no way out.
Yagami, you can't do this.
もうペン行ってみ
I'll do volunteer work. What the fuck?
What is going on?
Yeah, these camera angles are getting really saucy.
Yeah.
You see, I have also considered community service. Gonna pick up trash around the city? Vampire who breaks his word is cursed.
way. There's no way.
He was just there a second ago. Where did he go? This is some Pathfinder bullshit. Somebody just rolled a natural 20 on their disguise check.
He was just like, "Oh, natural 20 to change clothes in front of all these people. I fucking, it's done."
What is this music? Community service. Why'd you rope me into something so stupid? I think it's great, actually. It'd be a very public way to show how sorry you are. As an artist, as an adult, it's up to you to face your past and atone for it. Get
Yeah.
decimated. My facial hair is starting to upset me.
My facial hair is tingling. My inner vampire.
Oh, this is the cow! This is the cow I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah. The eyes on that cow look very disturbing.
He's upset about something. Maybe he's upset about being a statue. A witch kissed him and now he's a statue. We need facts. When was the cake seen last? We're not doing this right now. Oh, it even has the music and everything. I went home at around 8 p.m. last night, and the cake was most certainly in the fridge at the time. I was here for another 2 hours or so after that, but nobody else came in. Presuming Hoshino is innocent, it had to have been eaten between 10 p.m. and this morning. Are you sure you locked up the office? Yes, I'm sure. Jeez. There are no signs of forced entry, so I think that rules out any external parties as the culprit. And who unlocked the office this morning? Genda got here before me, but he left as soon as I came in. After that, Roman was done with this stupid bit. The heavier your sentence is gonna be. Now you're just making fun of me. I need to think for a minute. I'll be right back.
This is how it should be.
I'm not streaming nothing. I'm clearly streaming this man pointing. Your stomach growled. You heard that? You skipped breakfast this morning, didn't you? Naturally, you'd be hungry. You figured you'd just peek in the fridge, and that's when you discovered an exquisite little cake. You couldn't help yourself. You dug right in. Am I wrong? I'm waiting for I'm gonna press X, and it's gonna put growling stomach evidence in my case file. It is! The cake was left inside the fridge with no power on it. Would have spoiled. Despite being winter, it's been unseasonably warm. If anyone ate it, they'd know it was spoiled after a single bite. The only one who could have eaten it was the one who closed up. It can only be you. I do it too? What do you mean? The true culprit that ate Sayori's cake is the trash can. No one ate the cake. In other words, there is no culprit to blame. You're implying Genda threw away the spoiled cake. That's about the sum of it. Sayori said herself that she hurried home last night due to an urgent matter. The outage slipped her mind entirely. Thus, when Genda found the cake had spoiled, he did his duty and discarded it.
What if it turns out he ate the cake, though?
I ate the cake. And then I threw it up because it's fucking spoiled. Looks like I'm cleared of suspicion. I sentence Sayori to cleaning duty for 1 month straight starting tomorrow. Thank God we solved that cake mystery. One of my favorite Onion articles is Surgeon General reminds teenagers that vaping isn't as cool as smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's not wrong. I don't know what it is. There's something I find, like, aesthetically pleasing about smoking. And it might just be because I'm spoiled with Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop makes smoking look cool as hell. I don't get the same vibe 0% from, like, vaping.
If you're talking about, like, aesthetically pleasing, smoking is cooler than vaping, quote unquote.
Yeah, because this is the part where we also have to say, for the record, we're not condoning either activity. Just to let you know. Yeah, I still think it's buck wild seeing shit from like the 50s where people thought it was like okay to like smoke in hospitals and shit like that. That's nutty. Let's talk to Guitar Lady. Businessman had to move over. How does he get all the special treatment? I don't know how to feel. Lucky bastard. Suspicious fan. And they've disappeared. They're gone forever. You don't let me hem your pant legs, your suit will look baggy. I like my suits like I like my ladies. Loose, cheap, and not too clingy. Who's this boy band looking knockoff? All I mean to do is make a normal ass purchase and now you gather up a circus. You want respect? I'll teach you respect. We're taking this outside. You'll be alright? Yeah, I'll be alright. Oh, it's just not letting me. Alright. We'll end this right now. Customer service is no joke, huh? We're gonna get the boy a suit? We're gonna get the man a suit? Ah!
Oh.
We just seamlessly transitioned from one thing to the other. What the fuck do you mean? I just wanted to pick up a gift. I got lost trying to find this person. Okay. Skeleton. Skeleton. Yes. Okay.